All right, so today we are working on the Radiator Abyss dungeon. That would be this guy right here. He is a little bit of a pain. So, first things first, as you saw before he went into cooldown, he throws up an ice prison. His speed is 250. You need to be 251 or faster to go before him. Now, I use the gunslinger, the tree gunslinger. As you can see, he's right there. And he makes this a hell of a lot easier. But this is my team. As you can see, tree gunslinger just kind of walks right through him. Makes it pretty easy. I do have a team that does not use him that I will show you guys. I have one person that is over 250 in the front row that I actually have going before they hit that yellow marker and the imprisonment falls off. My Dr. Evil will go first. He went first. My Dr. Evil right here. He went first to throw up his buffs before the Radiator could throw up his imprisonment, just in case he imprisons him, because I need those buffs thrown up. And then these two units, they both move after my gunslinger, so it does not matter if they get imprisoned. My gunslinger is ideally going to finish it off, and if he doesn't, she will the next round. And then these guys get unimprisoned, and then they start moving. He is my cooldown reduction unit, and then he's there for extra debuffs. She's there for the crit buff, and then, I mean, as you can see, there's just a bunch of buffs on. Bunch of buffs. I will stop this repeat. And then, as you saw, once he hits the yellow marker, he goes into takedown mode. As long as you fill up the marker, it will automatically fall, and he will go into this secondary takedown mode. If he does, you do not fill up that takedown bar, do not fear, it is okay. He just gets back up, and then you have to take down the yellow. Once you take down the yellow, he falls into that secondary takedown mode. It's very simple. But if you can get it, getting it through that takedown mode allows you to keep all those buffs on. Buffs don't fall off, or your debuffs don't fall off. If he wakes back up after the first takedown, all of the debuffs fall off, and then you have to reapply them all. But dead. And I don't have quite enough buffs, so every once in a while it will dirt. I lost one. Lost one time, but 35 million from my gunslinger. Oh. I will never convert to a flat. It's just not going to happen. Back here. Now, as I said, almost everyone is using a gunslinger. Like, it definitely makes it a lot easier. Like, I can attest to that personally. It makes it a lot easier. But there is one team down here out of all of them. I went through recent, score, and cost. This is the only one that does not have a gunslinger. But just because it's the only one does not mean this is the only way. You can beat this dungeon without a gunslinger. You can do it. It's just a hell of a lot easier with a fucking gunslinger, all right? So we're going to watch this, but it is a lot easier with a gunslinger. And if you watched my last video, I told you we would talk about it. What B means is hitting this red. You get the radiator into the red, you hit B. You need to get past green and yellow to hit B. So you can either get him through the takedown, or you can have him come back up and get him through the yellow. But he has to hit red in order for you to get a B. Look at that. Almost 30,000 damage from the tree, not tree, light, there he is. Light Joker. Very nice. Oh, wow. That's almost 300,000. $100. 58, 157, 143, 133, 165, 147, 108, 30, 162, 150, 109. Pretty decent damage coming out of these units. Pretty decent damage. We will check the builds on the units after this ends. But it can be done. Inspire gear. Inspire gear is some really great stuff, let me tell you. They got the bulk of their damage coming out of her. This tree sharpshooter. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good unit. I'm surprised they don't have the dark sharpshooter in here. Like this one does. Hey, we'll go ahead and we'll watch this one. We'll watch this one because Archangel's pretty decent. So we'll watch this one with a gunslinger and a dark sharpshooter and a because they're both gonna go. He's gonna go 2. Didn't need to. It's actually bad tuning. He should have been tuned to go afterward, but he did throw up the buff. So I guess it's all preference. And this fire clockwork, he just needs a lot of luck. More luck, the more buffs he pops up. Lots and lots of luck. Yeah, this gunslinger, he really pops a lot of damage, especially in this dungeon. He doesn't even need to be geared all that well, and he will just annihilate these guys. He is phenomenal for the Abyss dungeon. Like, he's not a must for the Abyss dungeon because there are ways to do it without him, but he's as close to a must as you can get because he just makes it so much easier. Just incredibly so much easier. Yep, the Water Radiator. Very easy to beat. The more luck, the better, you know. That's how it always goes. How it always goes. The more luck you can pop on, the better. So, absolutely consider getting that fire clockwork into your team because his skills work based on luck. I just need more luck before I can get him in. I have one built. Just not enough luck. And that's with that luck rate. I got 3 extra luck rate out of all these other gears. 3 extra luck rate. So I need to fix him. I need to fix him hard. And then we can get going. Because he's got really great IVS. So we will get him fixed. And then we will start showcasing him in here. And then we can see if we can't get some of these other dungeons figured out. Because I think I'm going to need him for this mental fortress stuff, which is going to be stuff that I get knocked out for you over the weekend. We're gonna take a little look at Volcano because if you did not watch one of my very early videos, we did take a crack at Volcano and got our asses smacked hard. And then we will take a look at Forest, Solar, and Lunar as well. I'm going to try and get all 4 of these knocked out for the weekend and have them all out over the weekend. And then next week we can go into all of these other Abyss dungeons. Like I've got all of these Triple S, got all of these Triple S, and these dungeons suck. Absolutely hate this dungeon. So we will get into these next week. I will bring you more of these later this week, and because I'm a crazy person. But I hope that helped. If it did, please give me a like. Think about subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Later.